Hello year one, it's Miss Spencer and today I'm going to do your science video. So remember our topic for science is going to be about plants and our first lesson is going to be talking about parts of the plant and what they are used for. So here is a picture of our plant or our flower. And there are little labels pointing to the different parts. So at the bottom we've got roots, leaf, stem, petal, and this one that we might not have come across actually inside part of the flower is the anther. So we're going to go through each part of the flower and what it does. So first up we have the leaves. So remember the leaves you can see coming out of the soil. They can be really long like the ones on this picture. They can be short. They come in different sizes. But the leaves are very important as they actually make food for the plant from carbon dioxide in the air. And it also makes food from the sun. So we know that the sun is very important for plants and flowers. And the leaves actually make the food for the rest of the plant to keep it nice and healthy. So it plays a very, very important role, the leaves. Next up, the petal. So the petal is right at the top. Petals come in lots of beautiful bright colours. This one is a yellow colour, but there are lots of different ones. You get purples, pinks, blues, yellows, oranges, lots and lots of different colours. And the reason why they are brightly coloured is to attract insects. So you can see from the picture we've got bees, butterflies and ladybirds. And the reason why they want these insects to come to the flower is because plants need insects to bring pollen they have collected from other flowers so they can make seeds and make new flowers really. So the petals are bright colours to attract these insects to the flower so that they can get lots of pollen on their body so that they can make new seeds and therefore make new flowers. Then right at the bottom, and you can't see these because they're under the soil, so you can see from the picture here that we've got the soil, and then underneath the soil we have got these long tubes, and they sort of look like big pieces of hair, and these are the roots, so they're right at the bottom, and the roots do two different things. First up, it absorbs water from the soil, so when we water our plants, we don't tend to water the petal, we water where the soil is, because what the roots do is they suck up all of that water, and then that water can go up and down the flower to keep it nice and healthy and keep it give it the water that it needs. So that's the first job it does, is it sucks all that water up that the plant needs. Second thing it does is it helps anchor the plant in the soil and keep it upright, because we don't want a floppy flower. We want a nice, straight, upright flower. So the roots anchor it, so it keeps it nice and straight, keeps it safe in that soil. It's a bit like our feet. So our feet keep us on the ground, keep us nice and upright, same as the roots. It keeps that plant super, super straight as a soldier. Next up, we have the stem, which is sort of the same as the root. So remember, the stem is the middle part here. It's the long tube. Normally, it's always green with the leaves. So the leaves cover it, and then you've got the stem going through the middle. So what the stem does is it transports water around the plant. So remember, when we water, the roots suck it up, and then the stem makes the water go up and down the plant and gives the plant the water it needs. And just like the soil, it also holds the plant upright so it can get more sun. So again, no floppy flower, nice straight flower. It's a bit like our backs. Our backs, we've got a big bone in our body going from our neck all the way down. In our back, it's called our spine. It's bit like the stem, it keeps us nice and upright so we don't flop around, same as the stem keeps that plant beautiful and straight. And then there is this part of the plant which we might not have come across before, and it's called the anther. So if you peel back some of the petals off a flower, you might be able to see these anthers. So it's this part here. So it's on a long line and then it's got like a little circle top here. And this is the pollen that we were talking about earlier. So right up at the top, so it's normally this orange colour, the pollen. So when the insects go to the flower, because they're attracted to its bright petals, they will get this pollen on their body. So it's this orangey colour. And then that happens when they land on the flower. Then they go to other flowers and that's how they make the seeds. So pollen is moved by insects from different flowers everywhere, and that's how new flowers grow and how they make their seeds too. So pollen is very, very important, and so are the insects that transport this pollen around, because without them we wouldn't get new flowers and all the flowers would actually die if they don't grow again. So that's why bees are very, very important, and that's why people put lots and lots of different flowers in their garden to attract different insects like butterflies, bees and ladybirds, because they do a very important job at bringing new flowers by moving the pollen around and making new seeds too. So that is the end of the parts of the plant lesson and what the parts of the plant do. So remember, in your packs you have got a picture of a flower, but it's all in different little bits. So on the next page, I want you to cut those parts out and put them so it makes a proper flower, remembering where the different parts go. So remember, roots at the bottom, stem in the middle, leaves either side, and then you've got the flower top with the petals and the anther inside too. So make sure you take pictures of your beautiful flowers on Seesaw and we can see how well you've done with it too. So have a lovely day, Year 1, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.